So tell me, what was the one thing you hated about yourself while growing up?
The one thing, I could think of two things, but the one thing that I hated the most was my hair. I grew up with girls, my best friends. They all had silky, straight, gorgeous hair, and that was something that I wanted so badly, because when you're young, you don't want to look different. You want to look like everybody else, and just having all the boys say, "Oh, I don't like her hair, it's all frizzy." I had hair that was, short and curly, and I looked like little orphan Annie, and I always felt horrible about it, and I really, really hated it. When life went on, as I grew up, I tried everything to straighten it. I put cans of beer on top of my head. I went to straightening salons. I sat on an ironing board and I went like this, and I tried to iron it, and I did accomplish it a couple of times where it got straight, but then I would have a day like today, and it would be 90% humidity, and boom, my hair would be curly again. And I finally said, this is me, I have to accept it. One day, when I was 19, I was driving my car, and I stopped at a gas station, and in those days you had to give they would fill up your tank, and the guy would come to the window, and you would give him the money or a credit card. And he came over to the window, and I went to hand him the cash, and he said, "Oh no, for you it's free." And I said, "What?" And he says, "Your hair and your freckles are so beautiful that you made my day." And I remember thinking, what? And right after that, the whole tide had changed. Whatever I thought was horrible about myself, all of a sudden, men or boys, whatever at that time, thought it was sexy. And I was, how could this be? So the moral of the story is, we all hate what's different in life. We don't want to look different. We want to blend in. We think that if we have something that's different, it's ugly, and it's so untrue. We really have to embrace what we have and realize that what we think is ugly, another person may think is beautiful. So be unique, be yourself, embrace your uniqueness. Don't straighten your beautiful curly hair. Don't try to fit in with the crowd. Be yourself, and that's the moral of the story for today.